everyone. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to set myself up. I always have problems with doing the vertical and the horizontal streaming. So, let's see. I hope you're all, let me make sure my voice is off. No, it's not. Just give me one more second. Hey, Betty, how are you? Oh, I'm trying to turn the volume. No, it's not. Just give me one more second. Hey, Betty, how are you? Okay, we're all set. How are you doing today? Hey, thank you, Hazel, thank you, Betty, thank you, Elizabeth. It must be a YouTube thing. No, I very honestly, I have to admit that I messed up because I keep forgetting that I need to turn my video on, and I want to try and remove this out of the way and move these out of the way so that I can have some room. Now I have to start the live by saying I've tried a new product on the hats. I've done this hat before, which I think most of you can probably remember. And just trying to get my bearings right. And I used, for the base coat, a different product than I used yesterday. And the first thing I did, not yesterday, well, yesterday I started planning it. But I wanted to get a waterproof sealant for the hat, because then I'll make sure that the adhesive that I'm going to be using, which is this one, is going to be, will not go through the material, the textile. So I went online and I did some research, and I found this transparent waterproof coating. It's a waterproof sealant. It's crystal clear. I'll show you what it looks like. It's quite thick. Look at it. And basically I put on quite a heavy coat of it on the bottom and on the top and on the bottom. Hey Lynn, thank you, my friend, thank you. So and the reason I used that, sorry, there's a little bit of a yucky thing in here. It says I needed something that was flexible, and hold on, let me put this away, and that would keep these are hard to close. I keep wanting to screw it on, but it does not screw on. And I'll put a link to this after either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure because it's going to be busy. Oh, you couldn't see it all? Oh, I'm sorry. It's this. It's a waterproof sealant. It is, it's high transparency. It's flexible and crack resistant. It has a stable performance. It's heat and frost resistant, not that we need that. And it's waterproof and stops leaks. So I tried it and I just painted on a heavy coat, both on the top and the bottom, and I left it to dry, and I cheated. And the reason I cheated was because I was starting this project a little bit later than I thought. I didn't realize that it needs, well, I did realize, I just goofed, that's all. And then on top of all that, yes, I would. I would. Bondego to me is more of a primer, and I just, I'm trying to use products that everyone can get easily from Amazon, and this was from Amazon, so I'm trying to be non-product specific in most of my crafts at this point. So yeah, I would use it in place of Bondego. And then after it dried, and I did put it in front of a fan, and it took maybe a couple of hours. And then once it was dry, and it, you know, a couple of hours isn't that long. I thought it was going to take much longer considering how heavily I put it on. And then I used the foil adhesive, and this would probably be the only time that you could use the foil adhesive on fabric, because most of you know that for fabric we have the spray and we have the pen. I mean, there are other options for for adhering foils. Plus, I don't think that this is, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, Lynn, because I think it's really important for me. Well, it's easier, not easier, no. It's easier for you guys, yes, to get these products without having to wait for me or for another retailer to provide you with them. And I'm not sure I compared the cost, but I'm pretty sure with this is the smallest one I could find, the smallest tub. And the way it's packed, it doesn't look like it's going to dry out anytime soon. Now this is, I used that, and usually Bondego's recommended for fabrics or for caps that aren't going to go in the wash. And this is not something that you would regularly place in a wash. So that's why, that's another thing that I found this product great for. The other thing is that even if you use Bondego, you still cannot put it in the wash. So to me, it's a win-win. Then I used the foil adhesive that if you watched my live yesterday, and I put on a heavy coat on the top and on the bottom. And I left it to dry overnight. And if I was to do this on a live, we'd be here for 2 days. And that's not what I wanted. What I can do is do a video showing how I applied this and the foil adhesive so that you can see the thickness that I put on it. And that might be a good idea for everyone to have an idea of what I did. And this is, remember, this is purely experimental. This product, I did like it. It did change the color slightly. It went yellowish or cream. And by the way, this is wax paper that I put on here so that my hat with all the stickiness would not stick. If I put, as if, you know, if I used regular paper or regular parchment paper, it would stick. And this is what I have decided I'm going to be using for the hat. So let me move the hat out of the way and just look at how amazing this is. I love the flowers. I like the brightness of the flowers. And I like the non-solid background. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a clear background. I also like the fact that there's black and white. There's quite a bit of black and white that we can use. And it is a repeating pattern, as most of them are. You've got a butterfly here and a butterfly there. It is, I fell in love. I mean, the minute I saw this, I thought, okay, this would go great over white. Let me see how great it would look over black. Let me just try this. And it wouldn't show up over black as well as if it was a lighter color. So I'm going to cut a piece of this, and I hope that today I'm more organized than normal. And this is a lot more than I need. And I'm going to need another piece as well for the other side. So I'm bringing this back. Yes, it would. It would. On a white piece, it would be great. Now, I want to make sure I get the butterfly in the center. So I'm just going to place this like this. And cut. So that we don't have excess. Oh, and I'm missing a piece here, but I can patch it up. I'm just going to cut right here and right there, just so that it can sit more easily. And I have to patch up this end and the other end. And I'm going to start scrubbing. And I'm hoping that it releases well. As I said, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pulling the... Did I put the wrong side on? No, I didn't put the wrong side on. Why isn't this releasing? Oh, how do you use this? I don't think I put the wrong side on. Yeah, you need to scrub. Because the, what do you call it? The pattern of the cap, or not the pattern, but see, it is starting to come off, but you just have to scrub. And I thought I would be lazy and not have to scrub a lot. But that does not happen. Let me see now. Yep, that's doing quite well. You can see, let me just take this off, that it's releasing. I'm going to keep scrubbing, and actually I want to turn this over because I want the edges done as well. Let me cut some of this off because I know that if I put this down, it's going to catch on the bottom, and I don't want that. So I'm just removing the excess pieces. Either I've gotten weaker this should not be a difficult release to do. So has anybody made a comment and liked yesterday's video so that you can be entered into the drawing? Even if you've subscribed but you make a comment, and I know who's subscribed and who hasn't because I can go back and see everyone, unless it's private, then I should be able to see. Who liked it, if you're not private, I should be able to see. Yeah, it's beginning to come off. And what you do, make sure you do not remove the foil completely until you're sure you got out of it everything that you need. Okay, let's do this one this way because I need to turn it over and do here. See, so far so good. This is sticking to me. And I'm just checking to make sure I get all the important lines. Okay, this one needs more. Now I think I need to scrub here. Okay, so you can see this is completely clear. So it's an almost perfect release. I know I have to go back up there and just trying to check which side is which. And I'm going to put nope. I think I'll do, I'm just trying to patch up this part because I did miss it. Thank you, Betty. Unless I put the wrong side on. Hold on. I've got a piece of thing here. Let me just double check. See, even I need to double check what I'm doing half the time. Oh, well, that completely came off because I used... Okay, so this should be on the bottom. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Hey, Lori. I know, I'm still not used to it, especially on the live. Let me just do this bit here. Now, when you're applying the sealer, the waterproof sealer, why is this not coming up? Did I get the wrong side again? I can't believe that. That's not possible. Yeah, I think I did. Let me just double check. No, maybe. Yes, of course it is. And I appreciate you all being here. I really do. No, this is the right side because it's not coming off. It could be maybe I didn't put enough glue, although I thought I loaded it. How's everyone today? Let's see. No, it's not coming off. Let me try and see what happens if I put another color. It is a flower. Cindy, how's your YouTube coming out? No, it's not coming off. But it's sticky. Let me see if it works the other way. And I'm really scrubbing. Oh, obviously I did have it the wrong way. I don't know how. Yes. So we've got two different colors here, which is fine. I don't think that anyone's going to really notice. So let's continue with this. I'm doing the edges right now. Yeah, the shorts help with views. They really do. Okay, see, that's come out really good. And you pull it off very slowly, don't rip it up. And if you're missing a piece, go put it back down. And start and scrub some more. There's this bit here that I want to add. I'm finding using this plastic thing a bit easier to use than the brush. Oh, it's a slow thing for all of us, Cindy. But like anything else, you really need to work on it. So I'm just removing the pieces that I cut out. Making sure I get all the edges. And we do have another missing piece here on this end. You do your sides. Yes, you can actually. Cindy, you could, because we're going to seal it with a sealer, and the base of it has a waterproof sealant on it. And I wonder if instead of using a sealant, if I use the same waterproof sealant I used on the bottom. I wonder if that would work. Let's put this one back. Thank you. And I'm being very slow, very methodical doing this. And let's work on here. So just do it very gently. Please don't rip it off like you would a Band-Aid. Okay, I found a little bit here. I'm using my nail. And cut a little bit off here. And just keep, and as long as you're getting a clear paper. Actually, a canvas bag would be slightly different. It would be easier than this because, first of all, the product is different. You wouldn't use this foil adhesive. There is another foil adhesive for canvas, and we can always do, maybe next week or the week after, we can do a canvas bag. Just want to cut this off. And I really love that butterfly. Yes, they have to be textile foils. Now I just want to do this bit here, but look at how great it looks. And again, I'm going to have to test it because I can't remember. Yes, it would be absolutely beautiful on a t-shirt as well. That's the side that needs to go down. And I'm just going to put this here. And as long as you remember which part you're supposed to put down. Don't tell me I'm doing it again. Well, I did get part of it. I think also right here, when it releases, the clear bits are do not remain sticky. So that might be why. Okay, yeah. So this is the front. Now I've also done the back, and one of these days I'm going to also do this bit as well. Now we can seal it right now, but I'm going to put it down, and I don't know if this piece is big enough. I think I'm going to cut another piece. So let me just cut another piece because we want to make this pretty. And I want to use another butterfly. So I'm going to place this like this. And then we can work on it. And I did cut it big enough so that I don't have to patch up the edges. Yeah, I like this one. This one is called Shea Floral. And you know, you could always make Christmas gifts with these caps. And besides the cost of the cap, the foils aren't that much. I think I got the wrong end on. Yeah, I did. I got it all tangled up. Now, I normally don't spend this much time on being this precise, but I do want to be precise with this one. Okay, let's do a little bit here. Okay, let's continue. Cindy, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned oh, don't worry, Lynn. We all have things we need to do, believe me. I'm just trying to remove this so that I can make sure I get everything. And if you feel you've missed something, you can go back, put it down. That's why you don't remove it too quickly. The release so far, I'm happy with. I should have started with the back. Move this out of my way. Yeah, that's true. And look, you can still see that there's nothing really underneath that's, okay, let's do this one. that's remaining. Yeah, it does. And remember, this is not a piece of wood. This is not, this has got a lot of, what's the word? Not fibers, but what's the word that I'm trying to find? It's not smooth, in other words. Things need texture. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, texture. So you have to go inside the weave. Like this one. Okay, let's move this. And now I'm going to use my infuser to dry it. I think the back turned out much nicer than the front, but that's a learning curve. Let's just put some of this on and dry it, and then we're going to decorate it. Oh, there we go again. I need to open up my infuser. The grain, texture, the whole thing. And I do suggest that you seal it as soon as you finish working with it, because no matter how much you try, it is going to remain tacky. So let me just dry this as best as I can. Now, if you don't want it shiny, you can use a matte sealer. Now, I'm going to put some bling on it, and for sure, I won't be washing it after I bling it. And I'll do the back after the light so as not to waste time watching me dry. Okay, this was inside the hat, so now I don't really need it. I'm going to move these out of the way because we can still use those. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to use this trim or this one I think is not okay. I don't like this one. I thought I would, but I don't. I don't think that this, well, this might work. What do you think about this one? I know it's rose gold. What do you think? I do like this one. And I'm going to put it on, I think, so that I cover the stitching right here. Yeah, I think I like that. And then I would like to add some things to the, oh, there's this one as well. You might prefer this one. Actually, this one's not too bad. What do you think? I don't know why, it just went. Can you see me now? I don't know why it went. I was nowhere near the camera. But these are the two colors. Which one do you think? Yeah, I don't know what happened. So the rose gold or the gold? I mean, both go. So let me know which one you think. This is the rose gold, and this one is the gold. Gold? How many golds do we have? And how many rose golds? Okay. Yeah, me too. I know. When I first looked at the rose gold, I thought that was beautiful, but I think that the gold is actually picking up some of the colors. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 golds and 2 rose golds. Okay, the majority is gold, so we're going to do gold. So let me just, what I want to do is cover up this line here. So I'm going to put it right here to cover it up. And we'll cut it at the end. Okay, let's start with, yeah, I know, Lori, but I also like seeing what other people like, too. Why is this not coming out? So I'm going to start applying this. Right here. I'll do half and then apply. do the other bit. And sorry, I have it turned towards me because and this is going to have to sit for a bit so that it dries. I don't know if it's being a year older that's making me have to feel that it's harder. Let me just cut. I think I've got a thing here. Oops. I'm going to cut it, not exactly. I'm going to wait till it dries. And then I'll remove it, but this is it. And I'll cut this once it dries a little bit. Well, I might do it now. So there you go. Oh, sorry, I was off camera trying to cut this. I'm so sorry. So what do you think? Is this something you would want to do? I don't want to pull it off, but I want to cut this bit off. So there you've got the front. Now you can add some rhinestones on the flowers, on the butterfly. I wouldn't do the back. Now I have to just seal the back. I haven't done it, but I will seal it. And the next cap we do, I think we're going to do this part first, and then we'll do this part. So I just want to thank you all for joining me today. I apologize. Yes, you should. Absolutely, Lynn. That would be great. I apologize for thing cutting off. I don't know what happened. But I will see you all tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm doing both Facebook and YouTube yet. I will let you know in the Telegram. It all depends on how much I get done today. And for all of you, even though you've signed up, you can still enter the giveaway. All you have to do is like yesterday's video. Hopefully you'll watch it, and also to put in just a comment on your worst or your one of your failed or funniest failed crafts. Okay? Thank you very much, Hazel. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.